Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. So I'm finally getting the time to make a video. It's been a rather busy few weeks. Lots been going on, which is good though. But yeah, it's been a rather rainy day here in Osaka. It's been raining all day, and it's starting to cool down. It's like 62 right now, but still kind of warm during the day. So not quite into fall season so much yet, but we're getting there eventually. But yeah, lots been going on. So where do I start? So let's see. So I think last time I was talking about making a game for my school project and just wanting to learn in general. And I decided to change what software I was using to make the game, mainly because of time constraints. I don't have time right now to learn how to fully program a game and whatever. So I found on Nintendo Switch Game Builder Garage. Well, this is the Japanese version. Hajimete Game Programming. So yeah, a little bit different in Japanese, like my first game programming software or something. Anyways, it's pretty cool. It's not so like advanced, and you can't really customize it so much, but you can still do a lot of really cool things in it. I don't know if you can see. I don't know if it's gonna focus. It kind of is, but you can see there's a racing game, and I don't know. But yeah, anyways, it's gonna work for my project. It's what I need for my project, so it's perfect. And I already started it, and I completed like how many levels or stages? They're really short. They're only like 5-10 seconds long each, which is just what they need to be. They don't need to be hours and hours long. They only need to be like 10-20 seconds at most, just to get to the point of studying, which is perfect for what I need it for. And I don't have to spend hours and hours and hours learning to use some computer software when the Switch is just fine. And it works, and it's easy, and it's really accessible, and it's pretty cool. I like it. But yeah, anyways, that's about it for that. But it is really neat. And I tried it out, as I said the other day. And it worked. The student really liked it, I guess, I hope. It was really quick. We only had like a few minutes to really try it out, but yeah, I think next time we're gonna spend more time with it, and yeah. Anyways, that's cool. Hopefully it'll do what I need to do, which is teach English, so we'll see how that goes. Anyways, what else is going on? So, speaking of teaching, so last week, with my student that I'm doing this game project with, we decided to meet in person, because we usually have an online lesson, but we took a little mini field trip again. This time we went to Osaka Castle, which is really close for both of us. It's a nice middle point between our houses, but it's really fun. That wasn't like, oh no, let me go back a step. So we decided to meet at the park and have coffee or whatever she's gonna drink, because she's only 9, and her dad was there as well too, so he had coffee, I think, and then just sit down and relax and just study, I guess. But anyways, we decided to go for a walk around the park, and we got to up where the castle was, and it was actually really hot that day. It was really hot. It was like, that was just a week ago, actually, and it was like 80 degrees or something that day. I don't remember. It was really hot. But we got up to where the castle is, and we had to find a vending machine because it was so hot. We needed a drink. So we went and got a drink, and then I gave her a choice. We can go back to Starbucks and finish walking, or we can go in the castle. She's like, we can go in the castle? And I'm like, yeah, we can. She didn't know. She's only 9, right? So we went in the castle, and it was really funny, like, she knows the system, right? Like, as we got closer to the gate, she was like, oh, I'm free. I'm only 9, so I'm free. I don't have to pay. And I'm like, that's okay. So that's good. I would have paid for her anyways. But it was funny. Immediately she's like, I'm free. So that was cool. But yeah, so we got to go in there. And it was kind of, I've been in there a few times. But for her, it was maybe not so exciting. She's only 9, right? So it was a lot of history stuff. And I don't think she was quite so interested in that. So, yeah. Whew. It's actually getting humid in here because it started raining again. But yeah, anyway, so we enjoyed it, and then we went to the top of the castle, and you can actually go outside. They have like a little balcony area you can walk around on. And so we were looking at all the different buildings that you could see from the top of the castle. And that was fun. And then we pulled out Pokemon Go and she got to battle in Pokemon Go, which she was really excited about, actually. I think more so than actually being at the castle. So, yeah, it was fun. So she beat the gym, and yeah, she enjoyed it. And then we went back home. We went back to Starbucks and finished our lesson. But yeah, it was fun. I hope we can do that more. Or I hope I can take some of my other students on to little mini field trips like that again in the future. So yeah, we'll see. And then after that, no, not after that, a couple days later, I went on my own little trip. Not really. Not that far. I met some friends who I hadn't seen in a while. We decided to go to Nara, and like, if you go to Nara, you usually just go to Deer Park and go to all the temples around there. But I asked them, do you know any other place that we could go and just enjoy something that the 3 of us haven't been to before? And they found a Goldfish museum, which was at first, well, okay. So how did we get there? We had to take a train. Well, first we went to the park, Nara Park, and we went to, what's the name of it? Oh, actually, I still can't read the name of it. I do have a picture of it. This place. If it'll focus. There we go. We went to this place, which I've been to so many times before. And, like, I mean, if you go to the park, you see it, right? But they had, it's just called the, Kohukuji. That's the name of it. Kohukuji. It's just a 5-story pagoda. Yeah. Anyways, I've been there so many times. I've taken pictures of it before and whatnot. But this time, they actually had a limited time only, I guess, to enter into it. So we actually got to go inside of it and look around a little bit. And it was just filled with, like, Buddha statues and whatnot. I don't know their names exactly, but and I've studied this stuff before in school, but I don't remember. So these are the 4 statues, and they're facing the directions. Yeah, it was really cool. It was neat, and it was, like maybe a once in a lifetime chance to go in there. Probably not. I don't know, but I don't know how often they open it. I'm looking here. I don't see. But yeah, it was cool, and it cost like $10 to go in. And we went in and we walked around. Like, you can go in and you can walk around the center of it, and it's only like, I don't know how big it is. It's not very big. It's as big as like, I mean, it's high, you know, it's 5 stories, but the inside of it, it's only like, I don't know, not very big. I mean, it's bigger than my apartment, of course, but maybe like 4 of my apartments, like placed out in a square, maybe. Yeah, it's not very big. I mean, you can walk around it in like 20 seconds. So was it worth 1,000 yen? Or like $10? Yeah, it was cool. It was really fun. I mean, who knows if I'll ever have a chance to go in there again, right? So it was really cool to see, even if it was really short and I didn't quite understand the Buddhist stories behind it. But it was still really cool. But then after that, what did we do after that? Oh, after that we went to a old, actually I don't know if it's old, but like a traditional Japanese sweets cafe. It was old. Well, the building was old. And you go in and actually it was funny. We probably spent a good like 5 minutes trying to decide what we wanted to eat or not eat. And basically, what did I get? I got shaved ice, kakigori, and it was huge. It was like this big. I didn't take any pictures of it, but it was really big. And my one friend, he also wanted one. So we were debating if we wanted to share one, but in the end we decided to get one each. He took like 5 bites and he's like, I'm done. It was too big. It was really big though. But so in the end I finished his. So I basically ate like 1.5. And then we got some kind of sweets. I don't even remember what I got exactly, but there was like mochi, different kinds of mochi and whatnot. It was good. Oh, and the shaved ice was green tea flavor. It was really good, but it was big and it was kind of expensive. I think for the shaved ice and a tea, paid like 15 or 1,600 yen, I think, which is, I don't know, like $12, $13. But it was cool. And it was like a really traditional Japanese style shop. And so you go in and then we went upstairs, and until you've experienced it, like, I don't know why old Japanese houses have really steep stairs like this. And it's actually really scary to come down them. But it was fun. It was still fun to go up in there and just kind of relax and hang out with my friends and eat really expensive shaved ice. But it was cool. But then after that we decided, okay, let's go to the Goldfish Museum. So what did we have to do? We had to go walk back to the station and then take a train. And then from the train station, we had to go how many stops? A few stops. And then, or one stop? One stop. And then from there we had like a 20-minute walk, which later we found out there was a shuttle bus because we took that back to the station. But we went it was like a shopping mall area. We went in and immediately there was a goldfish tank inside like the entrance of the mall. And we started joking like, oh, this is it. You know, this is the only part of the museum. But then we're like, no, we got to go up to the 4th floor. So we went up to the 4th floor and found the place, went in, and we had to pay, how much did we pay? I think we paid 1,200 yen. It's like, again, like $10. And we went in and like immediately there was like some mini games, like goldfish scooping games or whatever you could play, and you had to pay for them. You had to pay like 300 or 400 yen, 500 yen or something, I can't remember. And we're like, oh, you have to pay for this? Maybe if you get to Goldfish, I don't know. But there was only like 7 or 8 aquariums with goldfish in it. And we're like, is this it? is this what we just paid 1,200 yen for, to see like 7 or 8 goldfish tanks and then mini games that we had to pay for? We were quite disappointed immediately. Like, we traveled all this way. It's not that far. It took me like an hour to get there. And then that's it. And I'm like, well, you know what? Let's go to the other room. There is one more room. Let's go check it out. No, there was like 10 more rooms. It was so cool, actually. It was actually really, really fun, really exciting. There was actually a bunch of people there. Like, at first we thought it was just the 3 of us, and we were like, oh, whatever. But no, when we got into the other rooms, there was a bunch more people walking around and having fun. But yeah, it was just really cool. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm slowly uploading the pictures to Instagram for it, and then eventually Facebook. But yeah, there was just all of these different styles of rooms with fish tanks in them. Like a disco room, like it had a giant disco ball and it was spinning and lights were changing colors and whatnot. And then had like an aquarium that was, how do I explain it? It was like a tree coming up out of the water, and it was covered in like little plants and whatnot, and there was smoke going everywhere. It was really cool. It was really neat. And then they had like what else? I don't know. I can't explain it all. You just have to go there. If you live in Japan, you have to check it out. It was actually really fun, and it was worth the 1,200 yen to enter and the time it took to get there. It was really neat. Do I have? Oh, I don't have the pamphlet nearby. I think it's sitting over there. But anyways, yeah, it was really fun, really exciting. So, do I want to go there again? Maybe not. Once was enough. But it was really, really neat to see. But yeah, I will be slowly uploading those photos once I have the time to sit down and edit them. But yeah, that was my last weekend. All of that happened last weekend. So I was pretty busy. And then this week I was busy at work. We have new employees. So been spending a lot of time trying to help them and do my work. So it's been a busy week. And trying to study and get everything done. Had a report to write. Short report. It was only like 800 words or something, not very long. But yeah, it's been a busy week. How about this weekend? Not much happened yesterday or this weekend so far. It's a 3-day weekend in Japan. Tomorrow's sports day, which has no real effect on my schedule because I don't work on Mondays usually anyways. Excuse me. But it is a holiday, so most places are closed. But yesterday I had my lesson again with my student, and we did play the game and started our little experiment study for my school. So that was fun. That was interesting. And then I think finally I'm going to get a chance to play Pokemon, like the card game. All my cards are over there. 'Cause 3-4 years ago, I wanted to play a card game again, and one of my coworkers, or 2 of my coworkers, were starting to play, and I was like, all right, cool, can finally play. And that's when I started making the YouTube videos and, opening packs and whatnot, and it was a lot of fun, but we never got to play. So, for whatever reason, so I stopped buying cards and stopped making those videos. But I still have all my cards sitting on my bed. And my student, she's only 9, and she's interested in playing. So I bought her a deck as a little bit of like a thank you gift for doing the test she had to do yesterday. Which it only took 3 minutes, so it wasn't that difficult or that time consuming. But anyways, she was really excited, and so hopefully next week we'll be able to sit down and finally play a game. But I bought her the deck, and I only have one deck. I think I have two, but I don't know where the one is. So I only have one right now. But if you don't know Pokemon, like, there's strengths and weaknesses to each type of the game, or each type of the characters or Pokemon. So I have a water deck, and I bought her an electric type. And yeah, water is really weak to electric. So if we play, she's going to win every game, which is good. Good for her, I guess. But there's probably zero chance of me actually winning. And I bought it for her, but whatever. I guess she can win every time and have fun and enjoy it. But no, I have enough cards that we could make mini decks. So I think we'll sit down and do that in the next couple weeks. But hopefully I can finally play in person. Because playing on the computer is just not the same. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't play Pokemon the game on my computer, but I play Magic, because that's a game I've been playing for a really long time. Actually, the 30th anniversary is going to be next year, and I started, I think, in 1995. Really long time. Still have most of my cards, but some of them I traded when I was a kid that are worth a lot of money now. Oh well, that's the way it goes. But yeah, so anyways, I'm ranting now, but it'd be nice to actually sit down and play the game, and she doesn't know how to play, so I can teach her how to play and whatnot, so it'll be fun. But other than that, not much. I'm looking around, not much else to talk about. It's been a busy week, and next week is going to be equally as busy, and the next week and whatnot. So for the next 2 months, I think it's going to be a little bit busy, but that's good though. That's good. Busy is good. So anyways, I'm rambling now. This video has been going on for over 20 minutes, so hopefully you watch the whole thing. If not, that's okay too. Just whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna get off here and maybe work on some homework. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.